Hey guys, how are you? So there's like a dog walking behind me, but it's cute. So I kind of wanted to talk to you about how my mental health is doing since I haven't really talked about it in a couple of months actually, and you guys are not really up to date. And I promised you guys that I would keep you up to date because not a lot of people talk about their mental health, and depression and anxiety are real, and I just wanted to really talk about it. I'm just petting the dog. So lots of shit has happened, and I'm gonna be as honest as I can with you guys. I really wasn't happy for a really long time, and I needed like emergency therapeutic help, whatever it's called, psychiatric evaluation. I don't fucking know. I was able to get a psychiatrist, and I was able to be put on antidepressants. So I'm actually on effexor, and I've been on effexor for about a month now. But they do raise your dose gradually. So I've only been on 150 milligrams a day for 2, 3 weeks, and it takes 4 to 6 weeks for them to really start acting up on the big dose that you're on that like levels you out. So I don't really feel any different, but I think it's like placebo effect in me knowing that I have something in my body that's trying to help me. I think that like I'm starting to feel something. It's all in my head, whatever. The antidepressant effexor is actually also used for my anxiety problem that I have. It really hasn't been helping my anxiety at all. To be completely honest, it's disgusting, my anxiety. I go to bed with anxiety. I wake up with anxiety. It's like a crippling pain in my chest. It feels like I'm having a panic attack. It's horrible. I have anxiety right now. Why would I have anxiety? I'm making a video and there's a dog in front of me. Like, there's nothing wrong, but I feel like I'm gonna die. So for that, it really has sucked for me, and honestly, I really, really hope that it does get better. If Effexor doesn't work after 6 weeks, then I am going to slowly wean myself off of it, and I know, I'm very aware that the withdrawal symptoms are absolutely disgusting, so I'm going to have to wean myself off within a period of like 3 weeks, which is okay. I've already accepted those consequences of starting to take this medication. I really want to get better, so that's why I decided to go on them. But it's all scary. It's all scary being on this medication. You can't drink. It's really scary if you do drink. And I'm not even gonna touch alcohol because it's a depressant, and I'm really trying to get better. I really don't want to go back into that hole. Like, I still don't have a job. I don't have any money. I have to go back to school. I have my last semester of university and my bachelor's. I have my research to do. I need to be on top of my game, and I need to get better. And I need to be me. And I think slowly I'm starting to finally feel like the person that I am. And it's starting to feel really good. Because it sucks to be somebody that you don't feel like it's you. Like, I know it's me, obviously, like, blah, blah. It's really hard to explain. It just feels good to start understanding who I am. It's kind of hard to have emotions, and I haven't had any, like, sexual desire at all in, like, 2 weeks, but if that's like the only like risk or whatever, then I'm really willing to take it so I can get better. Not many people talk about mental health, and I understand why society is an asshole. I was talking to one of my friends, and I know that he's on medication. He's like, I don't want to really talk about this in front of other people because it's still stigmatized. I'm like, I completely understand. That's you. But like, I'm 100% okay with talking about it with people because honestly, when I talk about it with my friends and some people online, like, they open up and they start sharing some stories with you, and it feels really great to talk to people who are going through almost the exact same thing that you're going through. And it's awesome when people start opening up to you. And then if I'm here on a public forum on fucking YouTube where I almost have 10,000 subscribers and I'm talking about my mental health and how I have depression and severe anxiety and I'm taking medication for it, I think slowly I can fucking help the stigmatization. Like, I just look like a person. I'm wearing a sweater. I'm in a room with a dog that wants my attention. But I'm making a video, so calm down, lassie. You look at me, you don't think I'm depressed. I smile, I laugh, I joke around, I make all these jokes with my friends. That's all fun, but honestly, I'm depressed. And it's really hard to admit that when you're like, oh, I'm always funny, I'm always laughing. How can I be depressed? But the symptoms are there, and it's really scary. And anxiety is, I always thought anxiety was like in my head, and I'm just like making up all this anxiety, and it's like my PTSD from getting hit by a car 8 years ago, but it's real, and it's some scary shit. And I think that we really need to start talking about it. And I do feel like a lot of people don't want to open up about their mental health, maybe in the trans community, because they won't be seen as trans, or they'll be seen that like their mental illness will be seen as something that like brought on their transness, or they're not actually trans, or their mental illness is because they're trans, something like that. And I completely understand that fear. Although I'm willing to risk, people thinking that, so that I can talk about this with other people who desperately need help. If you guys want more information about, how I'm doing with my depression, I want to make more videos about it, since I've only made the one video about it. But honestly, I'm really hoping that effexor starts helping me, and I will keep you in the loop. Just pray for me, hope for me, whatever you do. Keep me in your thoughts, good thoughts, so that I can get better. Depression is like an uphill battle. Both sides, both ways. I don't know. Is that a quote? I don't fucking know. Here's a dog. Ah. All right. I hope you guys have a great week.